Hey everybody, how's it going? Got a package in the mail yesterday or the day before, I don't know. Haven't even opened it yet. I know what it is, but here we go. I thought I'd share it with you guys as I open it. Ooh, just what I was waiting for. Bags of air. Sweet, sweet air. All right, let's get those out of there. Lots of air. Empty air. Okay, first thing first. This, I'd seen them in stores, seen them online, but I'd never seen anybody use them. Mike, Grampies Workshop, used these when he was trying to remove some rust, or successfully removing rust from his mower deck, I think it was. It's a needle scaler. It's a needle scaler attachment. It's not something I'd use enough to buy an actual needle scaler for like $100 or more. This one just attaches to your air hammer, or air chisel, of which I never use this one because this is my old one and I bought a nice Ingersoll round one that works much better than this. Not that there's anything wrong with this, it's just, it wasn't as strong as I would like. So let's open this up and see what's what. Where did I put my knife? Taped up the box enough. Yeah, let's go here. See if we can cut this open without cutting myself. So far, so good. And go the box. Instructions, we don't need those. Those are for amateurs. So these are used a lot in welding. Welders, pipeline welders and stuff for removing rust and scale. That's why they're called needle scalers. These basically go in and out and kind of hammer on spots, places you can't get to, in corners and such. They work really well. Surprised it didn't come with an Allen key for those, but whatever. So you just take your regular air hammer, unscrew the spring that holds the bits in place, the chisel bit or the hammer bit, whatever bit you happen to use. Take that off. Then take the needle scaler, stick it in there, and just tighten that on. Couldn't be much more easier. All right, that tightened on good. Now let's get an air hose and I'll find something to test this on. So just hold on a sec. Alrighty, here we go. I've moved over here to the workbench. Found a rusty old, huge piece of angle iron. And just a little test spot there, but I'll show you guys. So let's see, make sure we're in frame here. Yep, you can see all right. So you can see it's all rusty and grimy. Turn the air on. I got these tightened up for those of you that want to know. It's a 4mm hex head or Allen wrench. So here we go. And that's that. That's it. They're great for inside corners. I mean, they work all over the place, but they're really good for inside corners. I'll bring you up close here. See how, even though this steel is all pitted and grungy, it still cleans it right down to the bare steel. It doesn't smooth it out, it just cleans it, gets rid of the rust, and removes mill scale, which, as I said, hence the term needle scaler. There you go. Pretty cool, eh? Okay, now we'll move on to the next thing. Quickly pause the video here and move you back to where he was. All right, we're back over the car here. Now let's see what else is in the box. This is the heavy piece. Holy moly, is it ever taped good. It's a 6-piece shop press accessory kit from Princess Auto, Pro Point brand, which is their house brand. This box is a little worse for wear, but hopefully it's okay. Here's my What did they send me? Flyer, a catalog, and a receipt. Not much of a receipt because it doesn't have any price on it, but whatevs. I think the needle scaler was like 25, 29 bucks. I'm not sure. And this was like 60. So the reason I bought this, because I bought my press used, and it didn't come with any accessories whatsoever. So I've been using, you know, whatever I could find. That big hunk of angle iron, sockets, various things. And I just thought this would be handy to have. Like, I use it for pressing in bearings and that type of thing. So let's open this up. More garbage. So two of the things it comes with, they're very heavy. Are these solid steel bars? Now these things, I gotta guess, this is probably 25, 30 pounds. So it comes with two of those. Set those there for now. The other thing it comes with is, oh, these are like dimple dies or something. There you go. Set that there. And this is like a kind of a receiver cup or something, I'd imagine you could use it as. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to move this stuff over to the press and we'll see you over there. So just hang on a second. All right, now I'm over here at the press. It's just a regular 12-ton shop press, the same as you get Princess Auto or Harbor Freight. I picked this one up used for 50 bucks. Came with a regular 12-ton hydraulic jack, but I switched it out to a 20-ton pneumatic over hydraulic. You can still use the regular pneumatic. I've got the handle clipped over on the side here, attached by magnet, so you can still, you know, if you want to do it by hand, you can. And I added this ring so you can just turn it by hand to loosen it, to let the air out, to raise the jack back up. I'll post some links to the video. I've got a couple of videos on modifying it, like wheels on the bottom, the air over hydraulic. I think that's about all I really did to it. It wasn't a whole lot. And there's the new accessory stuff, and there's the two bars on the bottom. So let's try something here. First we'll try, move these closer together here. We've got this piece of bent steel. This is 1/4 inch, I believe it is. I'll just try and straighten that out a little bit. Let's see. Actually, let's try and use this rather than just having the pin poking down on it. Well, maybe not. Let's see. Okay, well, let's lower the what I call the table one notch. There we go. There we go. Let's put those back on there. Like that. I'll set that up right about like that. Put that on there. And we'll take our air. It's just a little thingy. Turn the air on. I'm not sure if that's going to be low enough or high enough, I mean. Not sure if I'm going to have enough travel, but it looks like I might. Okay. Let's see if I went too far or just right. Oh, went a bit too far the other way. Okay. Let's try that. Almost perfect. Not quite, but if I played around with it enough, I'd get it perfect. Yeah, so that's about it. I mean, you can use these for all sorts of things. The one thing left I'd like to do to this press is, and I mentioned this in some of my other videos about the modifications I've done to it, is to place a guard in front of it. Sometimes when you're using a press, something's got to give, and sometimes the piece will shoot out. Could go that way, could go this way, and could go right at you. So one thing is, when you're using the press without a guard, stand to the side. I mean, it might still get you, but you know, you take what precautions you can. All right, hold on a sec. I was wondering how long it was going to be till that compressor kicked in. So there we go. There you have it. Now that piece, where did it go? Let's see. I'll go around the other side and see if I can grab it. That back up there, and there's your piece bent. Now this is pretty hard. I mean, there's no way I could bend this by hand, even with, you know, using a pry bar on it or something. This is hard stuff. And now you saw what I meant about it shooting out. It can happen there. This time it went backwards. You might have noticed it seemed like the press was having a hard time. It wasn't. I was just feathering it. You know, I was kind of taking it easy on it. If I went full out, it'd be like this. But, you know, it didn't really need it. There we go. And that's about it. I just thought I'd give you guys a quick little demo. And, I mean, in the past, I've used this stuff. Like, here, we'll go up here. I've got just some bearing parts that I've pressed out, or then I keep them and use them for pressing things. There's a little outside race of the bearing that I had to run a bead of weld around to get it out. It was stuck. These are some other races. Cut those. And they're just handy. Keep, you know, any solid metal pieces you have like this to use as cups and such. Old broken off lug nut that I've used. All sorts of stuff are handy with a press. Sockets, various things. You just want to make sure they're good hardened steel. Otherwise you'll just bend them or possibly hurt yourself, which you don't want. So there we go. That's about that. Now if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Like I said, at the end of the video here, coming up in a few seconds, I'll post links to my other videos on this press. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and take care.